Homer's body was so massive that he couldn't even fit into a regular chair. He had to use a shoehorn to cram all his excess fat into it just to sit down. When the performance ended, everyone stood up to applaud, but Homer was the only one who remained seated. It wasn't that he didn't want to stand, but rather that his fat was stuck in the chair. Urged on by Marge, Homer used all his strength to try to get up. However, the chairs couldn't take it, and he ended up ripping the entire row of seats right off the floor. Everyone present laughed at him.
Stop laughing at me! Stop fearing me!
Embarrassed, Homer ran out of the banquet hall, but as he reached the exit, he got stuck again.
Oh, damn it!
The incident of Homer getting stuck in the chairs made the newspaper. He swore he had to lose weight this time. He went to the community center, a place that helps resolve all kinds of issues. Seeing a room full of overweight people, he walked right in. To his surprise, it turned out to be a fat acceptance support group.
I have so many questions for you. First of all, is this floor reinforced?
Homer had promised Marge he would lose weight. Just as he was preparing to leave, the doors automatically closed.
Huh?
Albert, the founder of the group, brainwashed Homer into believing he didn't need to lose weight at all and should instead be proud of who he was.
I am beautiful.
I have a beauty of a sort to some.
No one can make me feel bad about who I am because this is who I am.
Ditto!
Homer was successfully brainwashed. He spent all day hanging out with a group of obese people. They even shouted and made noise outside late at night, which ended up attracting the police and getting them thrown in jail. Homer was only released after Marge bailed him out. She forced Homer to make a choice, either choose her or choose a bunch of random strangers.
Guys, I'm coming back in. Suck in your gut.
Marge returned home heartbroken, realizing she couldn't even compete with a group of strangers. She tried using the kids to get Homer to change his mind, but he refused to listen. Marge didn't want Homer hanging out with someone who couldn't even stand up from a chair. Infuriated, Albert was determined to prove to Marge that he could stand. However, when he stood up, the ground shook, and a second later, he collapsed to the floor and died. His ashes couldn't even fit into 10 urns. To commemorate him, Homer wrote an eulogy, and only then discovered that Albert was just 23 years old when he passed away.
People, for God's sake, join a gym!
Homer finally realized the dangers of obesity. From then on, he stuck to working out every day, and finally, by the time his hair turned completely gray, he had thinned down.